This video is a critique which is considered fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I do not own any of these clips. This is simply fan-made for entertainment purposes only. Futurama is owned by 20th Century Fox, Matt Groening, David X. Cohen, Comedy Central, and Rough Draft Studios. Enjoy! While I am a big fan of Futurama, I don't believe that any show is perfect, and each one has an episode that can be considered bad. This is the episode I consider bad. Now, let me just say, I don't think it's horrible, like not Sorry Wrong Ed or If It Smells Like an Ed horrible, but it's definitely bad. Why is it bad? Well, let's go over it. The episode starts out with Amy and Kif watching the news. Kif hates watching the news because it's too violent.
Let's watch Rachel Ray instead. Oh no, wait, there might be chopping.
Jeez, Kif should never join the military. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, in all honesty, Kif wasn't the bravest person, but he was never this.
Let's watch Rachel Ray instead. Oh no, wait, there might be chopping.
That's an issue I've pointed out before, trying to make a character look worse than they actually are. Amy is of course unattracted to this, and she insults Kif pretty badly.
God, what a wuss. Stop being such a spineless jellyfish.
You know full well I am more closely related to the sea cucumber.
Not where it counts.
Now, this can be attributed to a couple that's just too close with each other, so they're more willing to speak their mind. I'll let that slide. In the meantime, Bender gets arrested for vandalism.
The key is knowing precisely where to strike. Oops.
Alright, I won't lie, that's a pretty funny scene.
You know, that don't look half bad on your buttocks.
It does sort of class up the place.
And then...
Is that all you ever think about?
Oh, come on! They're still fighting!
I need to know.
We've been arguing all night, Kif.
Well, Bender calls Amy to bail him out, and while at the jail, Amy starts flirting with all the inmates, and Kif ends up breaking up with her because she's too into bad boys. Wait, when was that a thing? I mean, yeah, Amy's a slut, but I've never really seen her into bad boys. I mean, aside from Fry, some of the dudes she dates are douchey looking, but more in the wears too much cologne and is a very smooth talker kind of douchey. Not exactly bad boys. Well, later on, Amy starts complaining about Kif breaking up with her, to which Bender tells her to shut up.
You know what happened to the last guy who told me to shut up?
What?
What? Oh no. Oh, no. They're not gonna go there, are they?
That was great.
Oh my god. They have Bender and Amy hook up. Are you serious?
We get nasty in this glass tube.
No, just no. That's like Hermes hooking up with Leela. No, more like Zoidberg hooking up with Leela. This is so out of the ordinary for this show. Oh, and guess what? This goes on for a while. I mean, it doesn't even work as a quick joke, but this is an actual plot point. Amy and Bender end up dating. Okay, Amy gets a pass because you can argue she's on the rebound, but why on God's green earth would Bender want Amy? When has he ever shown signs he's interested in Amy?
Whoa, you look a lot better than you used to for some reason.
You're not so bad yourself, big boy.
What? That doesn't count. Bender was a human experiencing human emotions, not a robot who's interested in machinery. I mean, these two have no chemistry at all. This is like a really bad joke that you just want to see end, but it just won't end. It's like when Trump announced he was running for president. Everyone thought it was just going to be a quick joke, and now... Oh, God.
Sinners! Robosexuality is an abomination.
Oh, that's where they're going with this. It's an analogy for homosexuality.
Good book saith a robot shall not lie down with a human.
I'm trying to tell you that God created Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so in this universe, it's wrong, according to the robot Bible, I guess, for a robot to date a human. which is weird seeing as Fry dated a robot in an earlier episode, but whatever, I guess. Now, this is already an issue. See, what they're trying to do is use Amy and Bender as tools for saying it's okay to be gay. And I think it's fine to be gay, don't get me wrong, but it's being portrayed really badly here. Bender and Amy just hook up out of nowhere, and they don't question what they're doing. I mean, from what I can gather, finding out you're homosexual is a huge issue for people to find out. Most people will deny it and try to hide it. They wouldn't just be like, huh, well, I guess I'm gay. Better go find someone the same gender as me to fuck. So, yeah, this is an issue. On top of that, this episode has its two most horny characters hook up. And every scene they're in, they're talking about having sex. So, if you're using these characters as your analogies for gay people, you're basically portraying gay people as nothing but nymphos.
As we get nasty in this glass tube. Ooh, yeah.
Well, Bender and Amy end up getting caught by the crew, and Farnsworth bats Amy out to her parents, and Bender out to...
Repent!
Oi, this guy.
You dirty rat!
Amy's parents try to tell her that it's wrong to fuck a robot, and Bender is put in a class at the church about how robosexuality is wrong. Fry ends up rescuing Amy from her parents, and in Bender's class...
Good. That's real good. Okay, everybody switch demons. No point in staying with just one demon. Now, work it hard. Hard. Till the sin explodes out ya. Mercy.
Okay, this has to offend someone. This joke just comes off as sleazy, like Family Guy level sleazy. Come on, Futurama, you're above this. Well, Fry and Leela and Amy end up saving Bender from the robosexual camp, and then they create a bill that would allow robosexuals to be married in New York. Wait, Bender and Amy want to get married. After what, like 3 days of dating? I don't even know why I'm questioning this anymore. Well, the bill doesn't start out strongly, thanks to a commercial made by Farnsworth. Bender and Farnsworth later debate if robosexual marriage should be legal.
I support this proposition because I love a goopy flesh and blood woman. And not surprisingly, she loves me. This is a simple matter of justice, which I'm not normally for. So please, vote yes.
Okay, what is this? I know, I've asked this a lot, but what is this? Bender literally has no reason to be interested in Amy, nor Amy interested in Bender, yet they're playing this up like these two have been a forbidden love all series instead of just this episode.
Our love isn't any different from yours, except it's hotter, because I'm involved.
Well, Farnsworth ends up admitting he lost a girlfriend to a robot, and that's why he hates robosexuality. Because I'm sure if a guy lost his girlfriend to another woman, he would be homophobic too. Hell, I'm sure if a guy said he was racist because he lost his girlfriend to a black dude, people would understand him being racist. I mean, that's all you could come up with? Well, because Farnsworth apologizes, the bill ends up passing. So Bender and Amy are now free to get married.
Finally, we can have a legal, monogamous marriage like everyone else.
Woohoo! Yeah! Monogamous.
Oh, yeah, that's great. These are your characters to defend homosexuality. Yeah, great job. The lesson this episode is teaching is that people just become gay out of the blue and can easily just go back to being straight. Great job discussing this subject. Now, I will say this. I do find it admirable that the episode tried to defend gay marriage. But it wasn't the right idea to have Amy and Bender be the characters they used to defend it. These two are notorious for being whores, and they just don't work as a couple. It'd probably be a lot better to have brought in a new female character, like Marianne with Zoidberg, who had a lot in common with Bender, as well as make it look like an actual relationship. Bender and Amy do practically nothing but have sex, so you don't buy that they're in love. And that makes it extra awkward when they want marriage rights. If you're going to talk about a subject like this, you can't make it seem so spontaneous and forced. Their relationship is forced to begin, forced to end, and it just portrays homosexuality as something that can be easily changed. which makes the episode look like it sides more with homophobes instead of gay people. Bottom line, this episode just dropped the ball. If you enjoyed this episode, then there's nothing wrong with that. It does have some funny moments, and it's got a clever joke here and there, as do most Futurama episodes. But to me, this episode needed a lot more work. This was only the 4th episode since the show was revived, so I guess you can just chalk it up to rustiness. And the revived series really was a great series, so I can certainly forgive this one dud. Anyway, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching.